Oh well. Awful. Nah, that's not. Now it is. Now it is. It's all right. So sample mean, right? Bam. Right? That's in chapter 3. I bet. So they want that sample mean, which is X bar, right? And it's equal to the sum of X divided by N, right? So that's when you add up all the numbers, right? So 15 plus 18 plus skip a few, all the way down to 25, right? And then you divide by how many numbers is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? That's it. I wasn't sure. That's why. All right, so let's add these up. Let me see what this is. The mean is 19? 19.8? All right. Appreciate that. So I heard 19.8. So we good? Everybody know how to do this? Yeah. All right, what about that sample standard deviation? How we do that? Yeah. This happens to be on your test today. Oh, yeah.
That's when we have to do the graph.
The chart, right?
The chart.
Yeah.
And then the X squared.
But what's the formula for that though?
That is S. No, that's the computation formula, right?
Good.
The S
right?
equals X squared minus.
So this one, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Right? Computation formula. But now remember, anytime you're doing a computation formula, you got to make that chart, right? That table. Let's take a look at that. So here go the chart and the table real quick. Oh, by the way, it's the answer right here for the sample mean. So for the chart, you got to make your x's. You got to make your x squares, right? Just write down the numbers for the x's. Just copy and paste. 15, 18. They don't got to be in order. I'm just copying from the one above. 18, 19, 22, 25. Right? And then what we going to do down here? You're going to add up all these numbers for me. That's called the sum of x. And then next to it, you're going to square them and then add them up. So what is it? This is 99? Okay. I'm taking y'all word for it. I'm not even checking this. So y'all better be right. It's 99? All right. So now I want to square each one of those, right? So the first one I know is 225. And the rest of it, I don't know. It's on y'all. 324.
361.
361.
484.
484. Oh, that sounds lucky.
And 625.
625. And then we got to add those up. And that's going to be called the sum of x squared. What you got? 2019. What a year. Yeah. All right. So after that now, right? Computation formula. Right? Let's start off with our variance. So variance is what? S squared is equal to the sum of x squared minus, open parentheses, sample variance, right? That's why the S, not the sigma, right? This is going to be the sum of x, and then we're going to square that number divided by n, and then we're going to divide all of this by n minus 1. Writing is so horrible standing up. Try that like that. Okay? So now, just plug in the numbers. That's all we're doing here, right? So I have 2019 minus, open parentheses, the 99 squared divided by the n. How many numbers I have here? 5, very good. And then divided by 5 minus 1. What's the answer here? Plug it into your calculator the same way that it looks on the paper, right? So remember, use the fraction button, right? Then we're gonna put them in, make it look the same. This one I am gonna check.
Not 1447.
Everybody else got that? Make sure, verify you could do it in the calculator. Awesome. Everybody got that in their calculator? No problem? It's good? Now remember, I didn't ask you for the variance though, I asked you for the standard deviation. So the standard deviation is always equal to the square root of the variance, right? So in our case, this is going to be the square root of the 14.7. What is that? What's that answer?
3.83.
Okay. What you got?
So what we just did was a variance and I tried to square root of
Right.
that.
The square root of the variance is the standard deviation. Right. So this is the answer that I'm looking for. That's the final answer. And that's how you should work for it. Questions on that? No? Okay. Wrong one. Here, you guys try. This is your first question I'm finding.
It looks something like that.
I mean, I'm in the same boat as y'all. I don't see the final until the day I'll see it. But I don't make it, so. That's not bad.
How many questions on the final? Do you know?
I'm counting. 12, 15, something like that.
What?
Yeah, they don't only get one.
Yeah. That's quick. That's not that bad.
You already took it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It goes bottom, right?
My first one was 30
Good
questions.
time to ask questions. Y'all know how to do this.
What's that, 30 questions? Yeah, no, so-
Highly recommend you guys show your work. You know that makes me have to give y'all partial credit if y'all get it wrong. Y'all just write down the answer is wrong, that's a double. Yeah, where's everybody else at though?
They give up, for sure.
They
They did. No, to go. Did not really. Really, from what I know, it's supposed to go. That's all. Now,
I could be that they scored so high on the first two that they didn't care about this one. The low key. It's gonna be on this third exam, is actually gonna be on the final, so. One minute.
Grading test, yeah.
Sound like five more.
Trying to like kill some two birds with one stone. Let me know when y'all finish this.
It's done.
And medium is 18.2 below.
Y'all could talk together and stuff, you know, just make sure y'all show y'all work.
This is the only thing that I actually learned that was supposed to happen.
For real?
Yes.
That's good. That was the main point of the class.
This has to be important because
No lie, the whole class was about this. Keep it honest with you.
Yeah,
Even the stuff that we went over in the end is all about doing this.
not
You
wrong.
know?
Bring it off of the students. Did you grade mines at least?
Hmm?
Did you grade mines at least?
you better have great minds. I mean,
Nobody?
I'll put y'all in order who's here.
Yeah, please do.
And then the people at the end, like, good luck to them.
I think it was extra early because we're still here.
Ruby ain't here. Linda ain't here.
what do you mean I'm not here?
I did the same thing.
You see Edwin here?
You just learned my name like a week ago.
I'm just messing with you.
What's my name? What's my name?
Your name is
Second row.
Ruby.
I think Fernandez, remember that, you're reading my test.
Got you, got you. Some people that are did so great on the first exam, and I never saw them again. I'm just like, damn. Like, yo, like. Only be like the worst calculating. Everybody else done? Yeah, bro. Take your time, take your time. That's good. That's the only thing I need to do. The rest of the class is about like, all right, so if I don't know what this is, how to find it out, how to estimate it. You know, that's the whole point of it. Mhm.
Yeah.
It's only 5 steps. It's like AA. Eventually, I'm gonna get it. You're not gonna add in this thing. I'm gonna check the work. So let's see. So I got mean as 17.34. Everybody got that?
What?
No, I got 18.2.
Yeah.
I got
17.32.
17.32. I got 17.34.
No, the mean,
The sample mean.
17, okay,
Yeah, sample me.
the sample mean is the mean, right?
Hmm?
Okay, 17.30.
Oh, yeah, the
Okay.
median.
I got confused.
Got you, got you.
Oh,
My fault. So for median, I got 18.2.
Yeah.
Okay. What about standard deviation? 3.32. I'll take that.
You don't get 3.31?
Mm-mm. What you got for variance?
11.
11.023.
That's what I got. Okay. It's all right though. Okay. If it's off by like a decimal or something, it's not good. If it's off by a decimal or something, it's not that bad. That's fine. The reason why that's happening is because you're rounding. Like, so you see when you, right, like you see when you get that long variance answer, right? Like you square root that and then you get the 3.32 or whatever. Mhm.
Oh, it says 3.3181.
Right. And then that was it. Yeah.
So it's still correct.
That's correct. Any questions yet? Any questions on this?
How you find the variance again? I think I skipped this step.
So the variance is that formula, right? So we have the sum of x squared. I'm sorry, this is the variance, right? The sum of x squared minus the sum of x squared divided by n and then divided by n minus 1. Right? And then after you make your chart, right? What's the sum of x squared?
Well, my answer was 1.286377023.
For the variance?
No, for the formula, for that formula.
This should have been 11.023. So let's take a look real quick. So I know that the sum of x is 86.7. We're going to square that. I'm sorry, it's got all these pop-ups today. All right, divided by 5 and all of this. Divided by 5 minus 1. I just have to figure out what the sum of x squared is. Let me see. 1,547?
yeah, that's the same.
Let me catch up with y'all. Catch up with y'all. I said y'all got. So I got 1,547.47.
Yeah,
Got that? Okay.
86.7.
86.7 is the sum of x, no?
Yeah.
When you add up all the x values. Right? Boom. And then when you type this into the calculator, remember, type it in the same way that it looks on the paper. Right? No. Type it in the same way it looks, right? Remember your fraction button right above the number 7. Enter in the numbers, boom, boom, boom. And then you should get the 11 point whatever. What was it? But after you divide and everything, what do you get? Yeah. And that's it. And then you know that you're gonna square root that answer. And when you square root that answer, that's how you get the standard deviation, right? So remember, standard deviation is always the square root of the variance. So you're gonna square root the 11.023, and that's gonna give you the whatever it is, 3.32. Y'all know I don't like to round those, so y'all give me more decimal places, make me happy. Questions on this? So on the final, when we see this question, we all know how to do it? All right, minus the people that are not here. All right. Let's take a look at question 2. All right, so at a meeting of the International Astronomical Society, 45% of attendees are female and 30% are teachers. Cool. Given that an attendee is a teacher, 55% are female. What is the probability that a randomly selected attendee is both a teacher and a female? How do I do this? What's the key word in this? Okay, I like that one. Give me another keyword. Real small. Randomly? That's another good one too. And that's the keyword right there. And, right? What I do whenever I have and. Mm-hmm. Hold on 1 second.
So you multiply the percentages,
Yes.
all of them are only like 2.
Only 2.
No, 45 goes to 30 and then 55.
Hold up.
Is this considered independent units?
Dependent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So our keyword there was and, right? So this is on our formula sheet in chapter 5. Right? And here we go. Here's our and formula. We good, right?
Why is that the
Why
same?
that one? I could do the bottom one too if you want to go to the bottom one. I like to put my A's first. That's why,
Yeah.
I can put my B's first. That's all right. Plan B before plan A. So how do I do this? Step 1, copy the formula. What should I do? I'm gonna do this one in pink, right? So what's the formula? Probability A and B. And by popular demand, this is going to be probability of A given B, right, times the probability of B. There you go. Copy the formula.
It's the
Other way. A is depending on B. I know. I like to write it like this, though. Mhm. Huh?
And that's more difficult than the already.
Yes.
Copying the formula was difficult?
Oh, she means like the benefit, like it's more
Yeah,
powerful.
yeah, because it makes more sense that way.
Okay.
So now, right, what we going to do? Plug in the story, right? Plug in the story. What is it that I'm looking for in the story? I want teacher and female. There it is right there, right? So I want to know what's the probability of a teacher and a female. So see what I'm doing? I'm just replacing the letters with the story. That's all it is, right? Now let's check out what we have. real quick. Let's check out what we have. So 45% of the attendees are female, right? So what does that mean?
That's your B.
Oh, wait, hold up. Check this. This is going to be the probability of female. See that? And then check this next one right here. Given that attendee is a teacher, 55% are female. Oh, see, I forgot this one. 30% of teachers. My fault. Let me switch that up real quick. So this right here, this is the probability of teacher. And then this one, right? Given that an attendee is a teacher, 55% are female, this is the probability, right, of female given teacher. So now you're probably wondering, why did I flip the formula? I have to get the given right first to know which one is going to multiply to it, right? So what given am I given in this story? I'm given the probability of female given teacher. Whatever comes after the given in the statement is the one that stands alone, right? So what comes after the given here is B. So B is the one that's going to stand here. What comes after the given here is teacher. So teacher is the one that's going to be here. This is probability of teacher. And it's that simple. After that, you just plug in the numbers, right?
It's that simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got what? We got 55% times 30%. And that's it. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know what that is, multiplication wise. What's that? 0.55 times 0.3, something like that. So I got 165. Or if you want to give me 16.5%, I'll take that too. Any answer, any one of these two answers, I'll take. Your choice. All right.
0.165.
I'll take that as an answer. Questions on this?
How do you know, like, if A comes before B, probably, or B comes before A, like, how can we determine that?
So what I do, I copy down one of the formulas, right? And then after I copy down that formula, I identify what is it that I'm being given in the story, right? So in this story, 45% of the attendees are female, so I know that that's the probability of female, right? Over here, 30% are teachers, so I knew that that's the probability of teacher, right? And then over here, given that an attendee is a teacher, 55% are female, so I knew that this would be female given teacher, right? So anything that comes after the given is like a denominator, so that's why I knew teacher is going to be here, and then female be in front. And then that's it. After that, you just match it. Female given teacher times teacher. Right? So whatever comes after the given statement is the one that's going to stand alone. So after our given was teacher, so teacher is going to be there.
So female goes first because that's given, and teacher comes after given, so that's one thing is denominator.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, you guys try. It's a little bit easier, I know, but I'm sure you guys can get it. All right. And while y'all do that. Sorry. Fuck no. This is like really, really easy. It's good. I'll check it in a minute. No, it's good. All right. So university receives 100 applicants for a graduate program. Cool. 70% of the applicants are complete and meet the minimum requirements. Of the complete applications, 20% receive interviews. What is the probability that a randomly selected applicant is both complete and selected for an interview? All right. How do I do this? What numbers?
So,
Good. Good. That's it.
I'll go with that for.
All right.
It's such a wording, so some of it is, because I think,
That's the point.
Done this so many times. if you want to go to the later.
So let's say complete and interview, right? So wait, probability of interview given complete times probability of complete. I recommend it. Because what if you're wrong?
If you're wrong, you won't get credit.
At least I know that you understand what you're doing. with that one.
And you get credit based on
What you said it was 0.14?
Yes, it would be.
that.
I'll take that. Or if you want to give me 14%, I'll take that too. All right. So we good on this? Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, so
Okay.
so,
Mhm.
but you will be grading the final, even though you're grading the final.
Mhm.
Oh, so you will be grading them?
Mhm.
I'm sorry,
And then-
you see my name.
Plus,
But then they got people that verify after me, so.
You know that, why are you
So
giving the
no.
right answer when she said the wrong answer?
So,
It would be like that though. All right, so let's check this out. This is another question. A soccer club has 60 members. Awesome. 35 members play soccer, 25 members play basketball, 15 members play both sports, right? So what is the probability that a randomly selected member plays soccer or basketball? What's the key word there?
or
Good job. I see y'all. I see y'all. Just so we clear though, right? It's my OR formula right here. Mm-hmm. That's on the formula sheet.
general.
All right, everybody see that?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Mhm. Huh? No, we never use that. No. That's some like theoretical thing in the textbook. Right? So, what do I do here? Copy down the formula, right? So this is probability of A or B is equal to, good morning, probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B. Right? And then after that, just plug in the story, right? This is going to be the probability of soccer or basketball. Is equal to the probability of soccer plus the probability of basketball minus the probability of both of them. So what's the probability of soccer? 35 over 60 plus what's the probability of basketball? 25 over 60 minus what's the probability of both of them? 15 over 60, right? Do a little math on this. What do I get? 45 over 60. That's it. Questions on that? We good?
Yeah.
No questions? All right.
35 plus the 25 minus the 15
Mhm.
on the top part and then divided by 16.
Right. And that's it. Not asking y'all for the decimals. Y'all could just give me that. I'm sorry. Just leave it as a fraction. I'm good. Yeah. Or try that for me, please. Oh Lord, that's the wrong button. Stop.
You think you heard it?
Probably. Like 4 out of 5 is an answer?
You could think,
Y'all probably right.
Yeah.
Let me complicate that.
Mostly. It's.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I'm pretty proud of it.
Yo, exam 2 is hard.
Huh?
Damn, that shit was hard.
That's so great.
Yeah. Dang.
That means the average of the class.
Well, it's 50%.
Wow, you think it that hard then? Exactly.
No, it's just hard to grade. The test itself wasn't that bad.
Instead of the three.
Nah, I got y'all.
Our academic performance reflects on you, so.
What you mean?
It's true.
That's so we got A or B. Right? Because our keyword here is what? A, right? Oh, no. So write down the formula. Probability A or B is going to be probability of A plus probability of B. Right? Both A and B, right? And I just plug in the story. This is the probability of pizza
60.
or burgers. This goes the probability of pizza plus the probability of burger minus the probability of both of them.
So it's 60 over 100.
60 over 100, good. Plus 50 over 100.
That's 30.
Probably you. And it's 30 over 100.
80
over 100.
All right, that's good. Questions on that, anybody? Good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do another one. Yay. Yo, here we go with this question. I know y'all got this. I could give it now. Y'all want to take it now? Okay.
You don't know how long it's gonna take us.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. I'll tell you what, let me do one more question with y'all, and then I'll give y'all the test. No?
I think that's better.
Let me just do one more question.
The the final board, we should have took next week to study for the,
Facts, you're right.
like, we should have done
I'm
it.
trying to think, hold on.
Well, next week, honestly, to
Facts.
get the final, like,
Right.
review, you should go by each question,
Yeah.
That's what this is.
That was.
like each question.
That's what this is.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
here.
everyone has
That's
to
what
be
this
assigned a
is.
question and then do on the board.
Is that on Brightspace?
I'll be there. All right, so I'll leave off at 4. We'll do the rest next week. All right, so put y'all stuff away. Take out your formula sheets. Take out your calculators.
Okay. You think we should put her in a month? Everyone.
I'm gonna turn the light on because I just need that.
No, I leave it like that.
Oh, I need it.
You should have been raised at ten.
Right.
Professor, so then how
Now he needs the light on.
Y'all have it before y'all hand in y'all third one.
What?
Yeah,
not the second one, the third one, you're gonna grade it by next week?
I have
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
I have to.
Wait, not getting the second one today?
Yeah, you're getting it back today. When you hand in the third one, I'm gonna give it to you.
No, it's not it out right now.
Just
No, I
grade
didn't
it.
finish grading it.
Just grade the whole every year.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all ready?
Yes, we got no other option.
Everybody, you always set it up anyways.
Yo, this first question is for you.
Might as well be ready.
That first question is for you. So,
Why?
And me,
This is so hard.
What you mean? You just did it on the board.
oh my god.
I should probably take that down, right? I probably won't cheat on it.
Oh my God, fuck my life.
Chapter 5 answers and present 2.
That's the
You see, everything that we
No,
do
that's
is
not
based
being-
on.
That's the actual thing, Chelsea.
There goes, if you'll take the test, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All this light, no problems. You got the formula sheet, you got the calculator, that's all you need.
You're so messed up, about today.
Alright.
Like I really vouch for you. Really weird.
Nah, this test mad easy though, I ain't gonna front. Y'all might have to stay back, y'all might have to stay back a little bit to help me finish grade this.
You would benefit a lot.
Like, this is bad, we don't understand, like.
Y'all good. All right, real quick, for everybody that's listening online, we're gonna finish up this review next week. I'll see y'all then. Have a blessed weekend. Yeah, good.
You would benefit a lot from TA.